Hello, everyone. I am Helen Habib from Old National Bank. I am also an ambassador for the Howell Chamber of Commerce. Today is our member spotlight, and I have Stu Strahan from Fastest Lab with me here. Thank you, Stu, for joining me, and welcome.
Thank you, Helen. I appreciate the welcome. Thanks for allowing me to hang out with you today. I'm looking forward to it.
Sure. So you own the Fastest Lab.
Yes, ma'am.
And can you tell us about your business so that our audience and us know more about your business?
Oh, okay. Well, in a quick nutshell, we do drug, alcohol, and DNA testing. That's kind of as quick of an answer as I can, but a little more specifically, we work a lot with HR departments, business owners, that type of stuff. We'd like to help improve companies' hiring service as well as their employee retention by offering a 5-star drug testing service. I know people say a 5-star drug testing service. What does that even mean?
Right.
Well, come on in. I'll be happy to show you the difference between that and what you're used to. Too many people will send their new employees, they work so hard to find the right candidate, to fit them into a job, and then they send them down to a different drug testing place for their pre-employment drug screen, and they get a very different service there. I actually met a young lady not too long ago that she said she was treated so poorly when they sent her to take the drug test that she almost rejected the job offer because she was treated so poorly. She says, if this is what the company thinks of me, I'm not sure they think too highly of their employees. Maybe I should look someplace else. And then I think within a couple of weeks, she'd actually quit and she went someplace else and they treated her a whole lot better. So it's amazing how much just something that seems so simple and so mundane can make a big impact in a different company. So.
Sure. So tell me, who do you love to serve the most?
Who I love to serve the most? The working class. That's what my whole family's been involved with for decades. Just a quick story about me is I've been in and around construction for about 36 years. I've had a CDL for 36 years, which means I have to be randomly drug tested. Okay. And every time I went to a drug testing clinic, they had two things in common. One, I'd wait out in the lobby for hours on end to be tested. And two, when they finally brought me back to where I could actually do the drug test, they treated me like a criminal. Oddly enough, I wasn't a big fan of either one of those things.
Yeah.
So we fast forward a whole bunch of years, my son came across this franchise, and we were so excited that we could serve the working class, the men and women that make this country go each and every day and keep it safe. We could provide a customer service and industry that had none. We were so excited we bought 2 franchises. We've been open here in Howell for just over almost 2.5 years. We've opened our second location in Ann Arbor a little over a year ago. Okay. So I love to serve the working class, but I also love to work with business owners. I love working with business owners, entrepreneurs, because we just think different. And I'll give you 2 quick stories that kind of prove that point. Almost 3 years ago, my son found this franchise. We were so excited about the opportunity to serve people in this industry that we sold everything we had to try to come up with the money to not only buy the franchises, to do the build-outs in the 2 buildings, but also to live on for a couple of years till we could get things off the ground. We were selling so many things, our friends stopped coming over because they was afraid we were going to put them on eBay. Well, I got another story that it seems so fresh, it almost seems like yesterday. Corporate said, hey, come on down to Cleveland. You'll meet with a handful of people, we'll have breakfast together. Then the lady that's hosting the event, you can go visit her franchise and kind of collaborate and learn some new techniques and see what the other offices look like. I thought that sounded so awesome. Got up 4 o'clock in the morning, got ready to go. I was planning on being on the road at 4:30 because I had a 3-hour drive. And then I realized I barely have any gas in the tank. So there I was, rolling quarters and rolling dimes, hoping that I could pay for enough gas to get me there. So then I got partial gas tank on my way to Cleveland. Here I go, man, I can't wait to meet these people, rub elbows with captains in the industry. And then I got there, and all the way through the breakfast and the meeting, I just started praying, God, please allow somebody to come in our office and pay with cash. So my wife can close the office for 20 minutes, run down to the bank, deposit that cash so I can not only, 1, pay to get out of the parking lot, 2, I'll have enough gas to get home at the end of the day. Now, thank God that all worked out. We had a fantastic time. I learned a lot of great stuff. But the thing I love to circle all the way back to why I love working with the business owners is because they think, yeah, that's just another Thursday. That's how we live our lives. Most of the people around, they would hear something like that and they think, man, you are insane. Why would you do something like that? Why would you risk everything just for a chance to win? Why would you risk everything for a chance to possibly build a business that may be around in 5 years? But we're just wired differently. That's why I just love working with other business people, other business owners, entrepreneurs. So thank you for that
Great,
question.
sure. Great stories. That's very inspirational to me.
Thank you.
So I was just like wondering, this is like, a little bit different type of business that you do. So what inspired you to start this business?
What inspired me to start? Yeah, kind of circle back to what I was mentioning before. I just love to serve the working class. Everybody says when you build a business, you want to be passionate about what you're doing. Now, between you and me, most of what we do is urine testing. I'm not that passionate about a cup of urine. But again, I just love serving people. I love having a good time with people. I love putting customer service in a place where they least expect it. So we can be professional and friendly and be very strict on the codes we do so everything's done just right. But we have fun doing it, and we enjoy meeting the people that come in the office each and every day. And most people don't expect to have a good time when they do a pre-employment drug test or a random drug test, but they leave us 5-star reviews each and every day because they love the service they get. And that keeps me going to the next day.
So tell me about how involved are you in the community, about your community involvement, especially in the Livingston County.
Okay. Well, man, I love this area. I don't live in Livingston County, so please don't throw eggs at me. I appreciate you. Such a great bunch of people, but I live a little bit south of here, and I was kind of introduced to the Livingston County area. My kids always played a bunch of travel sports, basketball, softball, baseball, men's and girls basketball. But so we came up here all the time in Brighton, Howell, South Line area doing different kinds of ball tournaments. I just love the people everywhere. So when I was talking to corporate, when he said we wanted to buy 2 different franchises, we wanted to grab the Ann Arbor one because I actually know 2 people there, and I'm kind of close to that one. But then they said that there was another area up here in Livingston County, so I definitely want that one because every time I go up there, the people are amazing, and that's the blue-collar, hardworking Americans that I want to work with, and that's the people I want to serve. So when I got up here, I had a few challenges. I was starting a business I didn't know much about, in an industry I barely knew existed, and I was doing it in a place I didn't know a single person. Other than that, it was pretty easy. But I hit the ground running. I jumped into the Howell Chamber. I got a chance to meet a bunch of great people. We've been helping out with Habitat for Humanity, helping out with a day of caring through Livingston County United Way. I was introduced to the Howell Balloon Fest, and we kind of jumped in there with both feet, and I just love a chance to get out there and mix it up with the community, have a good time, work hard, sweat together with the neighbors, and just make a difference and make this a good, happy place where people want to look forward to coming to, whether they work here, live here, play here, or all of the above.
What would be the easiest way to get hold of you if somebody has questions, regarding your business or somebody wants to do something?
The best way to reach me with any questions is fasteslabs.com/Brighton.
So thank you, Stu, for being with us today.
Well, you're welcome.
And we appreciate your time. And thanks, everyone.